Right, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the GD and Son channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. So today I thought we'd just go a little bit back to basics. I'm just going to go out and do some street scrapping. Now, I did do a video on Monday, but I wasn't happy with the quality, the camera angles, just how the actual video edited just was quite poor. And it seemed quite boring. I don't know, I wasn't my usual happy, chirpy self, so it made for quite a boring video. So I decided not to post it. Because, you know, I don't want to just put out boring videos and expect you guys to watch it and like it. So anyway, yeah, we cleaned some gutters and fascias and stuff like that on Monday, trying out the new Gardiner pole, which was awesome. I do need to have a few more goes with it though. It's hard, there's a technique to it. You look at water fed pole window cleaning and you think, oh bloody hell, that's easy, just got a pole up there. But it's not until you actually start using one that you find out it's actually quite a unique thing to do. It's quite a hard technique. Bear in mind I have got the cheaper end of the pole as well, so mine's more, I think it's more fiberglass than it is carbon, so there's a lot more bend in the pole. So when you've got it fully extended, I was going over a conservatory and the pole had some really big bend in it, and you had to sort of try and then all of a sudden it slip off the gutter and onto the, you know, so it's, yeah, it was quite hard to master. But I think after a few goes, I've got another gutter one to do later on in the week, probably, well, I'd say later in the week, it's Wednesday now, probably tomorrow or Friday actually. So hopefully I'll film that one and show you the pole in action. But yeah, no, basically today is just going to be back to basics, going out, doing a little bit of street scrapping. I mean, as far as scrap metal goes, it's all been coming to me recently. Like, people have been phoning me up, can you come pick up a load here, a load there, you know, and the money's just been coming to me rather than me going out and finding it. So quite excited about this one actually. You know, feels like I haven't been out like looking for scrap metal for a while, and it is an enjoyable thing to do. You never know what you're going to find. I know sometimes you just come out and you find nothing, and that can pee you off a little bit, but you know, that's part of the game, that's part of the journey. So, you know, we had quite a good weekend. I was working all weekend, earned some quite good money over the weekend as well, so already kind of set up for this week anyway. You know, I don't really have to work this week if I didn't want to, but you know, I'm not the sort of person that can just sit around at home all the time. I had yesterday off, went down and registered a little lady yesterday down in Maidstone Library, got her birth certificate sorted out. That was very nice. Spent a little bit of time with the wife and the baby. The kids were back at school. So yeah, anyway, 3 minutes of waffling done. Let's go and find some scrap metal. First one. Yeah, I don't think the cable on that's any good. It looks to be that coax, which isn't really any good. I have had some copper coax in the past, so it is worth checking. But usually the coax has a steel wire running through it, which is, you know, not copper. Might look like copper, but it's not. So yeah, always check them ones out before you throw it into your wire pile, because if the scrapyard find it in your wire pile, they will not be very happy with you. Anyway, let's carry on and see what we can find. Nice microwave. It's the third microwave now. I haven't actually got any tools on me today, so yeah, I need to take them back. I've got a washing machine on here, potentially picking up another washing machine later. I had a tip off from a bloke yesterday who said there was a washing machine, so he sent me the address. Whether or not it's still going to be there, I'm not going to drive straight to that point because it's pointless in case it went last night. So I'm going to sort of drive around, do my round, and then when I come to that area, just go and look for it. And if it's there, great. If it's not, you know, it's not a problem. You know, it's only a washing machine at the end of the day. But yeah, I wouldn't change my route. I wouldn't directly drive straight to there on the off chance that it's still going to be there, I'll just go and do what I've got to do first. So yeah, I've got a few things I need to strip out, and I'll do them. Oh, look at this crow fight. Battle of the crows, mate. They were killing that one. Damn, that crow was getting beat on by 3 other bigger crows. That's savage, mate. We just saved that crow's life. I think no, they kill him on the roof now. Anyway, so let's get back to the scrapping. Yeah, still never got that paint off, everyone. Managed to get some of it off here with bleach. State of it. Anyway, another pickup. Nice little engine block. Yeah, I'm going to try and get round the garage today, see if we can get some of this off with some heat and a soapy brush. If not, I'll have to go home and continue with my diluted bucket of bleach and just keep scrubbing. I tried using a bit of white spirit. I thought white spirit would just peel it off. But yeah, I don't know whether it's not an oil-based paint, because it did not shift it. I just put it on there neat with a little paintbrush, just sort of painted it on, and it did not even shift 1 inch of it. So yeah, anyway, that was a nice little pickup. So they messaged me, I don't know how they got my number, maybe from a flyer or something, or from Facebook, I'm not sure. They messaged me and asked if I have a certain collection day. I said no, but I will be in the area tomorrow doing some scrapping. So they said yeah, send me the address over and come up and pick a few bits. So I'll just check out this area as well while I'm here, see if there's anything else, and we'll move on to the next bit. Right everyone, so we're back on the road now. I had to shoot home this morning because I was in desperate need of the toilet and nothing was open around me. So yeah, it was a bit of a dangerous situation. So I quickly shot home, decided I was going to stay there for a coffee anyway, and the baby was playing up last night. Apparently I slept through it, but my wife was saying she was playing up last night and she was struggling to get ready in time and get things done. So I decided I was going to be the good husband and do the school run for my wife, earn a few brownie points as well in the process, which is always good. Basically, yeah, I'm just going to shoot round now. I've lost a couple of hours scrapping, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. We've always got tomorrow and stuff like that to do some more. I'm just shooting around the Parkwood now to pick up an order. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but I would like your feedback. I'm going to show you it once I've got it. If you could give me your opinions, like if you like it, dislike it, if there's anything you would change in the future. Little things like that, because you know, having someone else look at it is great. Having like 6,000 people look at it, you know, is even better. I could hopefully get some serious feedback, and you know, if these get damaged over time, when I come to order more, I'll just obviously retweak the design a little bit. So yeah, would really appreciate your feedback if you could drop it in the comment section below. We are going to go back out and do some more scrapping. I'm not sure how intense the scrapping is going to be. I do apologise. The heat is getting up now. I really don't like working in this weather. You know, I'm more of a cold weather man than I am in the sunshine. But nonetheless, we are going to go and do a few little bits. I've got a couple of little collections I've got to go and do. I don't think they're mega money collections. It's only like, you know, the odd pole and stuff like that. But I have obviously made a commitment through Facebook saying that I'd come and get it. And I do like to keep my word and honour my commitments. So yeah, we'll do what we can do, and that'll be that really. I am going to finish the video by showing you the Gardiner pole in action. So it's the water-fed pole that I brought recently, obviously from Gardiner. I've done my neighbour's gutters, so I cleaned them on Monday. I did film a video, but as I said, it didn't turn out too well. I wasn't happy with the angles, but they're really happy with them. And I mean, at the time I was a little bit, you know, gutted. I didn't think they came out as well as I wanted them to. But you know, I'm my own worst critic. Like the neighbours said, like they've come out really well. They've come up really shiny. There are a few patches that have been missed, or stained, you know, which I can't get to, but they're like, you know, it's really good. Like, you've done a really smart job. From what they looked like before to what they look like now is like pretty much brand new. So yeah, I'm a little bit gutted I didn't take some before and after pictures on that, but what I have got to do is I told them as well that I would clean the A-frame of their house. So they're kind of like a semi-detached. Well, we are attached through the garages, but the actual two sides of our house aren't connected. So where they've got their A-frame on the bit of wood, or plastic, sorry, that's really dirty. So I'm going to go up there and give that a good spruce up with the water-fed pole as well, and I'll film that for you guys so you can see it in action. So anyway, we are not far from where I need to be. I'm going to go pick up this order and I'll show you what we've got. Right, so here's what we've had done, guys. These are Signboards. Big shout out to the guys at Black Lion Press in Maidstone. Very quick turnaround, very professional, and a great quality. Mainly I've done this for the pressure washing because lots of people kind of forget that we do this sort of cleaning. Obviously we've got licensed waste collections on there as well, Instagram, find us on Facebook, the YouTube stuff. So yeah, drop it in the comments below. I've put it against the van so you can see the kind of size it is. Drop in the comments below what you think of it, if you think it's any good or if there's anything you'd change. Yeah, I'd be really pleased to hear all your feedback. I really like the sort of black background with the green. I think it does make it pop. Obviously a picture of one of our best driveways we've cleaned, before and after pictures. Yeah, I really like it. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to get the scrap load on now and we'll get back on it. Right, so these are the extra bits I'm going to be chucking on. A few little bits and bobs down there. Got an old kid's bike, rusted to hell. Metal thing now, that's the microwave. I need to strip that one out as well. A little bit of copper I picked up from the job the other day. Still got the Segway carts up there, that's that blue thing there. Need to get them on Facebook really and try and sell them. Bike down here, this one's been sawn in half, so it's definitely no good for anyone. Radiators, this one here is an absolute monster. Really heavy. And just a few bits and bobs really. Got a couple of TVs I need to scrap out in here. I'll probably leave them for now, just chuck on all the metal, and then we'll get cracking. So let's do that. Nice trampoline poles. Yeah, quite dense sections of pole actually. I like picking these up. Yeah, have a nice bit of weight to them. Oh, the old hay fever's playing up a bit though. Sniffly nose. Oh, anyway, let's carry on. Right, so had quite a little touch on the last one. Didn't realise it was actually a subscriber to the channel who was I was talking to. So yeah, got all these nice batteries, 2 car ones. There's another one there which could be a motorbike one, I think. Some smaller little ones. Obviously some brake discs, some little engine stuff. This is the crown jewel. I need to check it when I get home. He basically said if I took all the metal, his neighbour, who had a little bit of rubbish as well, he'd give me a catalytic converter. So we've got a catalytic converter on there as well. I'm just going to pick up these few bits for this lady. She's another one in the area that said, you know, got some bits and pieces to pick up. So I thought I might as well make a little run over this way. see what it's got to offer. Apparently the bloke I was speaking to earlier on said there has been scrappers in the area trying to get hold of them batteries and that, but they wouldn't let them have them. They were saving them for me. Yes, we've got a decent-ish load on now. Still not going to go to the scrapyard today. I'll hold off till tomorrow, and we will load up whatever we can on and then get down there tomorrow. So I've still got some room for some other bits and pieces. So you're probably noticing I'm not cutting the cords off just purely because I haven't got my snippers. When I get down the scrapyard tomorrow, I will make sure that I cut it all off. Yeah, not looking too bad. I'm going to search this area, see if there's anything else. Oh, said 3 on it. May even use that for myself. Little exercise bike. Very nice. Right, so I'm going to get these batteries off and put them in the garage just for storage for now. I think I've got a battery in my mum's garage, a smaller kind of one as well, not a car battery. So yeah, what we've got, 1, 2, 3 decent sized big ones, 4 of the smaller ones, and there's another smaller one over there as well. So yeah, what's that, maybe 4 car batteries size really. Put all them together, they'd make probably 1 battery. So yeah, 4 decent sized batteries. Not a bad little shout. So I've got some microwaves need to take apart. Got to get the transformers out of the microwaves, make sure they're not copper and that. Probably won't even bother with a tumble dryer, just leave that as it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it really. We're going to get this catalytic converter out as well. I won't show you it for now, I'm just going to see if I can find any codes on it. I mean, I got a lot of metal from the last job anyway, which was great, but he said like if you took all the metal, some of it was like this sort of stuff, you know, it was all rotten. I think he thought this was more rubbish than scrap, but he said if you take it all, it'll give you the catalytic converter. The likelihood is it's probably going to be blown out or dead, hence the reason they've got it changed in the first place. If it was a working catalytic converter, they never would have took it off. So I'm not assuming it's going to have precious metal inside it, but you know, it's a bit of a gamble. You never know, there might be something inside it, it might be worth something. We'll just have to see. I'll probably take that to my cat man down at EMR. I don't think APM really like dealing with catalytic converters. I'll message Gareth and find out whether he does want it. If not, it'll go to EMR. Anyway, I'm going to get this van unloaded, these little bits, and we're going to get cleaning some roofs. Right, so this is what we're going to be cleaning today. Trying to get this plastic nice and clear. Ideally you want to be spraying some sort of chemical, but as I said, I don't have a backpack just yet. Something we're going to be looking into very soon. But yeah, for now it's just going to be a case of using the water and the brush, just giving it a good scrub and try and get this back to as white as possible. So get your set up somewhere and let's give it a shot. So started off by just giving the window frame a bit of a clean up. It did have a lot of moss and sort of algae and stuff on it. Still didn't come up 100%, but it was a lot better than what it was when we very first started. Obviously I'm not using pure water, this is just connected up to the hose, so I'm just using like normal tap water. So obviously I'm not too sure they're worried too much about their windows. They don't have a window cleaner. I went round and done their conservatory yesterday when I cleaned the gutters around the back. So no doubt I'll probably end up doing their windows every now and again for them. But yeah, I was a bit dubious because I had some patio furniture just underneath and I didn't want to get dirty water on top of it. However, it seemed that most of the water was falling into the gutters. It was only a small amount of splashback coming from the wind that was actually going onto the patio furniture. But it couldn't really be helped. I was just going to go as quick as possible. But as you can see, really enjoying this pole from Gardiner. It is one of their cheaper poles, but still really good, really effective. And yeah, it's quite light actually, all things considering. These managed to come out pretty well actually. I was a bit worried they weren't going to come out as white because I was going to need some sort of chemical on them. But yeah, managed to just put a bit of elbow grease into it. You know, just the constant flow of water along with the brushing and the rinse down was just enough to effectively remove most of the dirt. It's not perfect, but at the end of the day it was a free job. It's just a little bit of practice for me. I quite like doing stuff like this every now and again. It takes the edge off of it, you know, now because I know I'm not charging them. I know that if the job wasn't 100% and I'm not happy with it, obviously I'm not going to be charging them money for it. So yeah, it's just a little way that I can help them out and I can get some experience myself. And also have a bit of fun. I really enjoyed this, you know, it's quite a fun thing to do. So anyway, I think we're going to finish it up here and I'm going to show you how it cleans a bit closer up. Right, so we're all finished now. The side has been cleaned. I'll give the window ledge a little going over as well. It hasn't come up as, I'm sorry about the wind, it hasn't come up as well as I wanted it to. There are a few still marks left, but as I say, I'm not using any chemicals or anything right now. It's just going to be, it's just a straight wash. If you're using some sort of razor wash or U-Big 2000 or something like that, you probably could get a lot more of the marks up. This came out really well for just a straight wash and a little bit of elbow grease. As I said, I'm not charging the customer. These are my neighbours. I've basically done it for them for free just so I can practice my techniques with the pole, because it is actually quite a difficult thing to master. You think just using a pole, just, you know, but there are certain angles of the brush you have to use and, you know, different techniques. So it's going to take a little while to get used to. But let's take a look at the results nonetheless. Right, so that's the end of the video, people. I just want to say a massive thank you to anyone that's been liking the video, sharing the content, subscribing, you know, leaving me comments. It all means the world to me, it really does. I'm really desperately trying to hit 10k, guys. I never thought the channel would be this big, this quick. So if I can try and get this channel to 10k, it'll be an absolute dream of mine. So the only way to do that is by smashing that like button and getting people to subscribe. So please, please, please help your boy out. Smash that like button. I want to try and get 500 likes on this video. If we can do that, I'll be really, really happy. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you all on the next video. Take care.